Glenda Mullet here, and welcome to my craft room. It's Tuesday night, and I have a very pretty card for you tonight. I'm just heading over to Facebook here to see. Oh, tonight it's not cooperating as much as it usually does. What the heck? Oh, that's because of that. Ooh. Why am I not live? Well, let's just see what's going on here. Man, I tell you, some days. Hi, Connie. Hi, Diane. Yes, I'm live on YouTube, but not Facebook. Okay, well, let's try this. I knew it was too good to be true yesterday when it was so easy. All right, just have to look and see. Oh, I wonder where I can tell. I don't know where to tell where I am. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Hi, Norma. Oh, apparently I'm live on Facebook. Hang on, Connie. I'll answer that in a sec. Norma, am I live on Facebook? Because I cannot find it. Oh, there I am. I'm live now. Good Lord, love a duck. Man. Okay, I got her. We'll just click once more so I can see comments. Norma, yes. Okay, I'm live in both places. Good Lord. So Connie said, how did Teladoc go? Hi, Diane. So I had a telephone conversation with the urologist surgeon this afternoon. Well, it was actually this morning. And he agrees with me and my doctor that this sucker needs to come out. He said it's too big. You won't be passing that one on your own. 6 centimeters. So what is that? What is that in like real? No, 6 centimeters, 6 millimeters. Hang on, I wrote it down. 6 millimeters. So 6 millimeters is little teeny tiny, right? Those are millimeters. Okay, it's 6 millimeters. So it's like a half a centimeter, right? Just a little bit bigger than a half a centimeter. So he is going to book me in for surgery within the next 2 weeks. So if I have scheduled myself to go live and I don't show up, you will know why. I will be under the knife. Well, there's no knives involved. They do it arthroscopically and they go up and they go and suck that sucker out of there. And I will be very relieved. So there we go. It's well, it's not progressing. My recovery is progressing, I hope. So hello and welcome to my craft room. Tonight I have another Fragrant Layers card for you. This one is all in pink, and I'm making one slight change to it. Today, I made the most beautiful card using this bundle, and I was going to do it next week, and I thought, I'm going to do it tomorrow night in my VIP group, and it's a technique. And you are going to love this. You're going to want to make sure you are present and accounted for tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. VIP group and YouTube. You may have seen an event where I said I was going to do a Greenery Lane card tomorrow, but I've moved that to next week, and I'm going to do the Fragrant Layers card that I came up with this morning instead. 2 thumbs up. Get that one on the go, because I don't think they're going to call me for surgery tomorrow. Okay, let me flip you around. This is the card we will be making tonight. Look at this. Isn't this lovely? In bubble bath and soft sea foam. And some of the pastel shimmer paper. Ooh. So the one change I'm making is I'm going to have this a bit wider. So this die cuts out the inside. So you can make the outside as wide as you want. And I don't know why I made it so narrow. And I'm going to try cutting it out using the foam sheets. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I heard from Yvette today. There is one balcony cabin left. Hi, Diane. Did I say hi to Diane? I think I did. Anyways, hello. There is one balcony room left for our cruise in May of 2027. Can you imagine? It's only been a week and we're almost sold out. So if you are on the fence, first come, first serve to get that balcony at this price, the group price. Now, she said that if there's rooms available, we can add them to our group. It's just they won't be at this price. They'll be at what she called rack rate, which is the posted rate for the room. Okay. Bubble bath and Memento Black. Fragrant Layers stamp set and dies. This is the same one that I used last night. And there's that die that we're going to use tonight. And then I'm going to finish it off with Sparkle Dots Essentials. So these are in Garden Green, Night of Navy, Petunia Pop, and Pretty in Pink. Look at these. Are these not gorgeous? And they sparkle. They have gold sparkles in them. Ooh. Bruce just said yes. Oh, Norma, get a hold of Yvette right now, because one room left. That's it. Oh, I'm not scrolling again tonight. Hi, Wendy. Yeah. So get a hold of Yvette. Her email is ymckay@travello.com, or you can call her at that number. And please remember that she does have office hours. So if you phone, leave a message and she will get back to you. That's awesome. Apparently, we might be sold out. There's still inside cabins. I think there's still 2 or 3 inside cabins. So if you don't get a balcony, then you can always come and join us on the inside cabin. And I've set the price for the crafting is $195 per person. At least one person in the room has to do the crafting, but both people don't have to do the crafting. And then I'm hoping to have an add-on class that is optional. Hello, Anne from Australia. Lovely to have you with us. So we're going to craft. The day we leave is just called your first day. Then the second day we're at sea as we traverse from Canada up to Alaska. So that's a crafty day. And then we are in Sitka, Juneau, Ketchikan, a day, and then Prince Rupert, British Columbia. And then there's a day at sea, and that's our second crafty day. And then we're back in Vancouver. So it's technically sort of 8 days, but in time-wise, it's only 7 days. So we'll be making 10 cards, and you're going to get a commemorative bag and a goodie bag full of stuff. I don't know what we're doing because it's like over a year away, but you know my card style, so it'll be that. And I am thinking of doing an add-on optional class because some people have already been to Alaska a few times and they don't want to go ashore. They want to do some more crafting. So I am looking into that as well. So it's coming. I'm getting there. big thing was getting the price for the crafting part. An envelope, a pretty a bubble bath card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. There is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white for the inside. I will show you the inside. Look how soft that is. I love bubble bath. Then we have bubble bath that is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And that's because I put an extra sheet on the front of this card, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just, I like having that extra weight on the front. Oh, Norma just called and snaffled up that room. And Mary's coming with us too. Thank you, Mary. Yes, and I know that other people have registered and paid and blah, but I have not had official word from Yvette yet for the names. So once I get the names, I will be sending out thank you emails and we will have chit chats. Okay. Then there is soft sea foam 2.5 by 3.5. Now I made this 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch bigger all the way around. And this one, I put foam sheet on it. I have not tried this. So I have another piece. So if it doesn't work, we can do it without, because I know it works without. Then I have a piece of lemon lolly that is 2 by 2.5, and that's to do some flowers. Then I have a piece of pastel shimmer paper in bubble bath that is 2.5 by 3.5, and that's going to cut out that frame. Then I have basic white, 2.5 by 4. There's another die cut underneath there. And then this one is for the sentiment. Okay, should we get busy? Shall we create a card together? So if you're just joining me, hi, and thank you. If you're watching on Facebook, please hit those emojis. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I have to stamp that. I have to stamp that. We have to stamp and die cut that. And then that and this and that are all die cutting. Okay, so let's get the die cutting over with first. Get the dies out. So I need this for the sentiment. Now this one looks like it's not going to be the right one, but this cuts out the inside and the outside. So it's just the inside part I'm using for that. But I'm going to stamp my sentiment first. Okay, so I need this. And this is the piece that has the foam sheet on it. And I'm just going to use some Post-it pieces just to hold it in place so it doesn't move, because I don't have a lot of room to play with this. I'll put that on my cutting plate. Okay, and then this one, make sure that I have it right. That's going to cut that out, maybe. Oh, that just fits on there. Sometimes I get stingy with the paper for my card kits, and I wonder how the heck I'm going to get that on, but then I turn it and there it is. It shows up. Okay, and then the yellow ones, I'm going to use this die, and we'll cut those out. Hi, Alice. Oh, she's on the phone. So Alice told me that Milo is feeling much better today. They didn't get to watch me live last night, but they watched me in replay together. Okay, so this one fits underneath the pink one, and that's going to go on that piece of basic white right there. There we go. Now, I don't know whether this is going to fit on my cutting plate, whether I got enough room for all of them, but let's see what we can make happen. Oh yeah, I got them all. Okay, let's cut this out. So when you're using these foam sheets, sometimes it's hard to get them started through the machine. Come on. But it's just like cutting normally. You don't have to do anything extra. It just takes a lot of extra added effort to get it through because it is quite thick, but the foam collapses as you're running through the machine. Oh, Lord. Apparently I needed to have my Wheaties for dinner tonight and I didn't have them. I didn't get it in there straight. So my cutting mat's trying to go through like this and it's getting caught. Yeah, I'll get there. I need to call in Popeye the Sailor Man. There we go. Almost there. Oh, yes. One more. Oh, Lord help me. That was difficult. That was more difficult than intended. Okay, so see, when you look at this one, you think, oh, that didn't work. But that's just the liner on the foam sheets. And if I do this, see, it has cut. So we're good to go for that. And we have yellow flowers. Let's get one off of there. And we have the white ones, and we have the pink. Okay. Pull this off. Get my brush, take out all the bits. And like I said last night, the dyes in this are not what you expect them to be. Because the dyes are a little bit different than what we're used to. Okay, put that one. Oops, wrong way around. That one on there. And we'll take out the rest of the yellow flowers. And that one goes on there. Those up there. I don't want to lose them because you know how good I am at losing stuff. I still haven't found. What was I doing? Oh, it was scrapbooking on Saturday and I lost a tag. I still haven't found it. I have no idea where it went. And I know I had it because I remember stamping it. Well, it's still not found. God only knows where these things go. And then after yesterday's escapade with the magnet, some days that poor plate needs bleaching. Bleaching? You bleach your plates? Honey, do tell. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I know it's dirty, but you just wash it with bleach and it takes all that crap off? I didn't know that. Oh, I had a delivery today. It was so funny. It was Jamie is back doing his gradual return to work again. Oh, crap. Then it took two of them to deliver a padded envelope that was this big that had a refill for my Stampin' Seal in it. I tease them. One person is not strong enough to bring this poor little old envelope in. It takes two of you now. It was funny. But I got my first replacement refill. So we're going to try it out tonight, see how it goes. Okay, I'll stamp the sentiment and I'm going to die cut it. Oh, look, it goes through a lot easier when you put the plates in so that they go through straight. So this die cuts that out. And then it cuts out the inside. So you can use both of them if you want. I'm just using that part because I don't want to have to pop this up on dimensionals because that can be painful. I'm a guinea pig. Oh, I'll have to wash it. I know other people have told me that they wash theirs too, but I don't remember who it was, and I don't remember what they wash it with. Okay, we'll take this guy out of here. I just do so much die cutting and go through so many plates, way more plates than normal wear and tear in your craft room. Okay, so this is on a foam sheet, and all I need is this part. So when I pull this off, the part that I'm using, all these extra pieces should come out like this. Of course, it's going to be a laborious job to do that, but we'll worry about that later. Hi, Lena. Don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, to hit those emojis for me. Let Facebook know that you like my video. Okay, now I'm going to take the big stamp and Bubble Bath ink on Bubble Bath cardstock. And we're just going to stamp, put the paper on there. I'm just going to stamp in the background. Nice and soft back there. We're going to ink up. I say we because, you know, you guys are doing along with me, right? Move that out of the way. And we're just going to stamp the whole background. And I'm not stamping exactly the same. I'm making them at different levels, kind of where things fit in with each other. There we are. I do this all the time with smaller stamps, but when you have a big one, sometimes it gets a little trying. Okay, so I'm going to put some down here, so we'll ink up just part of this stamp. I'm going to stamp that like that, and then I'm going to ink up and stamp that like that. And I've got one little spot there that needs something, so we'll just do that. There we go. So there's the background. Now it will get lighter as the ink dries. Now we have the small one, and we'll do some stamping on the inside. And I'm still using Bubble Bath. So for those of you that are coming on the cruise with us, I will be on exactly the same cruise this year with my family. So I will try and go live. Hi, Dimity. I will try and go live from the ship so you guys can see what the ship looks like. All right, we have all of our bits done. Have all of our bits done. That's the inside. So where did I put? I didn't even get my adhesive out. Hang on. Okay, let's try out this new Stampin' Seal. See how it goes. We're going to put this inside because then it's out of my way and I don't have to worry about it. Connie says, I would soak it overnight first, give the water time to penetrate the cuts. Wendy washes her plates too. She soaks them for a bit in bleach and then use a kitchen brush to scrub the paper bits off. They look brand new. Oh, okay. Well, if I get a chance to do that, I will do it and report back tomorrow night. I'm not guaranteeing because tomorrow I have my Sunshine Club and I have a shopping list to get done for my creative estate. Okay, now this one's going to go flat on here like that. So we'll get that on as well. Yes, I did. I was working on the creative escape stuff today. Pillow gifts and elite stamper gifts and else was, oh, I got all the prep done. The card kits are all done. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. And then I had somebody email me tonight and they want to join us. Thank goodness it's only for the tutorial only option, because if it was like the full meal deal, sorry, sunshine, I don't have time. But it's just for the tutorial option, so that's okay. She can join us. So if there's anybody else out there that wants to join us for the tutorial only option, let me know. If you live outside of Canada and you can't do the full thing, you can do the tutorial only option. I'm not sure that this is going to work, people, but we're going to give it a try. It's got to push out these extra bits. This saves you having to put dimensionals underneath all your little bits. Who has these foam sheets? Has anybody got them? Have you used them? What do you think of them? I've used them a few times, but not lately. Because quite frankly, I forgot about them. I need a piece of scrap paper. Hang on. Oh yeah, I was doing my numbers for my door prizes today too. Finally figured out how to use my printer. It does print cardstock. It took me a couple of Google questions to figure out how to do it, but it does. I just have to tell it that it's not regular paper. It's actually thicker paper, and then it goes through like a dream. Okay, you might not want to do this. So it's either do this and play with all these little itty bitty sticky pieces, or put dimensionals on everywhere. Totally up to you which one you choose, but I'm thinking that they'll both be just as annoying. Or you don't have to pop this up at all. We could put this flat. And if you're commenting, I'm sorry, because it's not scrolling for me tonight. Oh, Alice is looking forward to Creative Escape. I'm getting there, Alice. I'm getting there. Alice has them, but forgets that she has the sheets, the foam sheets. Oh, and Lena has them, but doesn't use them yet. Oh, Lena. They are really nice for intricate things, but as you can see, oh, that works really well. Just stick them to your finger and then pull up. As you can see, they're very picky to use, but it's okay. You know me, I like picky. And what else have we got to do, right? Apparently I missed this corner though. We can chit chat. What do you want to chit chat about? Anybody do anything exciting today? I saw snowdrops on my walk today. My daffodils are in bud. Like the buds are coming. You can see them. They weren't there 2 days ago. So spring is coming, people. I'm so excited. I love the spring. And I didn't get wet on my walk today. How to put your fingers to good use, but then they stick. The whole thing is sticking to me. This better work. My gosh, I tell you, after all this work. Connie says it's been a while since she used them. Yes, Alice, if you want to save all those little bits to pop something else up, have at her. Not me. And remember, they're only sticky on one side because they have cardstock on the other side. Come on. So I listen to podcasts while I'm walking, and I like true crime podcasts. And I started listening to one about Christine Jessup, and it's a Canadian one. She lived in Ontario. And so I started that yesterday. And then last night, we were bopping through Netflix, and guess what came up? The Christine Jessup story. So it's a 3-part series on Netflix, and it's only an hour podcast. So you get a lot more information on Netflix than you do in the podcast, but it was really interesting how the Ontario police really screwed up. Oh, I don't have to worry about that one because it's covered up. How the Ontario police really screwed up back in the 60s. Screwed up the whole case. Okay, I'm going to go for it. It is what it is now. Throw that away. Now, we're going to put this on here. Make sure the card opens the correct way. And I'm kind of paying attention to where my flower centers are because I want to put some bling in the flowers. So we might end up with a card facing the opposite way. Let's do it this way. Oops. Let's just go over a little bit. I make this straight though. Put that side down. There we go. And it's all popped up and I don't have to put little itty bitty pieces of dimensional on it. Yay! Perfect. I should have put glue on these, but I didn't. So now we'll get glue on all of these bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we might want to put these on the inside, so I'll put glue on them too. Alice, you're swearing at me. Alice used that 4-letter swear word that starts with an F. I haven't heard those, but the birds have been singing the past. This morning was the first morning I heard birds sing when I woke up. Not chicken birds, but real birds. And they were chirping this afternoon too before I went out for my walk. So yes, spring is coming. Spring is here. When the birds start singing in the morning, you know that it is well on its way. Okay, now we're going to put glue on this. So what do you think of this card? Too fussy for you? Do you like doing fussy stuff like this, doing layering things? And it's not for everybody. And I promise we won't have a card like this on the cruise. So the crafty part of the cruise is going to be cards that are my usual design, but all of the die cutting and embossing and stuff will be done because I don't want to have to haul a machine on the cruise. But I might. If I have to, I will bring it. I'm trying to see where I need to put around the outside edges is where the glue needs to go on this. Because it's just going to sit on top of the green outline. Let go. So just on the outline of this white layer. And put some around the centers. There we are. You're naughty. I'm jealous the frogs won't be singing here for at least 2 more months. Oh, Diane. Oh, Diane, have you started having your baby goats yet? Diane lives on a goat farm, a meat goat farm. So it's kind of interesting to know if you have started having baby goats yet, because that would mean spring is coming. Hi, Shirley. Shirley says not spring here by a long shot in Ontario. We've had the weirdest winter though, right? It is bizarre how warm it's been. The daffs are up. The tulips are up. The daffs are starting to bud. I've seen pictures of crocuses out in our area. The snowdrops are out. I have to go down the other end of our road because 2 years ago there was a snowdrop field down on Josephine Street that was absolutely gorgeous. Okay, see, once you get everything done, the layering goes really quickly on this card. Oh, not till the end of March. Okay. Right. Now, where am I going to put the sentiment? Because, I'm making the card different. We might just have to put it down there by itself. What do you think? Put the sentiment there? Or we could cut it down and put it right there. Should we cut it? We'll just do this. And I will cut it shorter. And we'll put it in the middle. So who's going to join me tomorrow night for the technique card? That is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. If you go to the event and look at the picture in the event, you'll get a sneaky peek of it. And no, I didn't post recipe because it's just pieces of vellum and cardstock. It's not a fun fold. Oh, that's good. I like that. Down below so you can see all the flowers. Everybody's commenting on where they like it. Oh, Alice is coming tomorrow night. Diane says she hopes to. Okay, we're going to put that on there. And I'm going to get a dimensional. We're going to put a dimensional on the end of this. We'll put this on and then we'll put the yellow flowers on. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work because those foam sheets are wider than dimensionals. And I think if I put 2 on, it'll be too wide. Okay, where's that sheet full of bits? Oh, of course, they're sticking. Take that dimensional off. And I'm going to put a piece underneath here and I'm going to see if that's going to be, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so the trick for this is to put Tombow on here. So this is the side with the cardstock on it and let it dry and then it will become a glue dot or just use a glue dot. Okay, so while it's doing that, we'll put the yellow flowers on. Oh, Connie's coming. Diane's coming. Norma's coming. Anne will be here. Lena says if she doesn't forget. I know. I love bubble bath and soft sea foam together. They're gorgeous. Shirley says they've had more snow this year than we've had in a long time. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. We had none. Oh, it's interesting. I got it upside down compared to that one. Okay, I'll put those on there like that. That there. Put that there. Hold that down while the Tombow takes effect. And I'm not going to put the other 2 on there because I stuck them on there to cover that up. But I'm going to put bling on. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. You're so kind. Let's put some blingy bling bling on here. I'm going to put bling in the flower centers. And we'll see how many we got, whether we need to add more. Let's put a little one there, and there's another one up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's going to be 7. That's a good number. There we go. Now, it's kind of bare down here. Let's put one of these big ones just down here like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Tango. There we go. We are done. How about some Winky? Oh, Wendy said she'll be here. We had snow on Christmas Day. Yes, we did. We did. We had a white Christmas. It stayed like 14 hours. Uh-oh, you know what happened? I put glue on these, but I only put it in the center of them, and now they're not sticking. So I'm going to take them off. We're going to add glue. Going to add glue further out on the petals. I forgot that the centers were hollow of the flowers. Come on, get off my finger. Yeah, we didn't even get to go sliding this year. We didn't get to go play out in the snow. Nothing, because it wasn't here long enough. And sometimes we get snow in January, but that didn't happen either. Dimity, this is Fragrant Layers. Aw, thanks, Anne. Thanks, Alice, Connie, Barb. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Okay, let's put the flower centers back on. 1. 1. 2. 3. Sorry, I was doing that where you weren't even able to see. Now. Oops. Oh, well. Apparently my inside is backwards. Because I was originally doing a card like this, and now I did a card like this, and it's different. Wink of Stella. That's what I was doing. Winky on the yellow. Because it looks very lonely with all the other bling happening. Ta-da! I didn't stamp the envelope. And I'm not going to use those other flowers. Hello, son.
Hello, Mom.
Goodbye, son.
Hello, Mom.
See you later, son. Okay, get the flower. Put some flowers on here. I love it when my children and grandchildren pop in on spur of the moment just to say hi. We're very blessed. And they're all excited about the cruise. Okay, so there you go. One is hamburger, one is hot dog. Other than that, they're basically the same. Would I use the foam sheets again? Yes, I would. Note to self, make this instead of 3, let's see what this one was 2.5 by 3.5. This one I made 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. I think I would do 2 7/8 by 3 7/8 and have a thicker border, just because it's easier for the foam sheets. And there we go. We are done. We usually get snow in November and February. Nothing this year at all. And tomorrow we're supposed to hit 14. Oh, Alice. I know. It is like winter's gone. Definitely gone. The inside does look good. It's just, it was a shock to me when I opened it. I don't know why it was a shock, because I did it. Like, oh my God, people. Not people, just me. All right. So in the comments, I am going to put the link to register for my March Sweet Bugs class. Let me just get the poster. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. The March Sweet Bugs class is open for registration till the 15th of February. So you got another 12 days. 3 cards plus a package of Ladybug Garden epoxy dots. Some of the designer paper in 6x6. Okay, now did it get in? I have to put it in Facebook. Let's do it anyways. There we go. Okay, so $35 gets you that. If you place a $75 order with me before the 15th of February, you will get the class for free. That's right. You will get kits for the 3 cards, you will get the ladybugs, and you'll get the designer paper for free. What a bargain is that? And they Stampin' Up! Released this February's product of the month is the Painted Illusions designer paper. Look at this stunningly gorgeous paper. I ordered mine today. We got about a week until I get it in my hand. Isn't that pretty? I can't wait. Now I think I need to have this page. This page. What does that remind you of? I know what it reminds me of. And I'm going to have to buy the new. It reminds me of seaweed. And I want to make a sea card with that. But I didn't get the new stamp set. So maybe I need to get that. So thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. I enjoyed playing with this bundle. I will show it to you again. Hang on. So it's called Fragrant Layers. It is one of the January online exclusives, stamp set and dies. And I like it because it's got some really nice sentiments in it. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, I am going to be making a technique card with you in my VIP group and on YouTube. Woo! Not going to show it to you up close and personal, but you will want to hang out with me tomorrow night and I will show you how to do that. Get it back in my bag here. So that's tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Why is Facebook not coming over? Thanks, Barb. You're very welcome. Oh, there it comes now. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles.